It is about time for us to start practicing, though. Maybe we can bring that into our mind, having a good conversation as body, with the whole. Today's centering thought will be excitement, specifically the excitement we can have for our own lives, to really be able to believe that we're going to be okay, that we don't even have to worry, but we get to look forward to the things that are to come. We'll begin to stretch our arms up, leaning into the side body, loosening up, dropping the arms, we'll wave them around. Move this air you're standing in. Take a deep breath, beginning to bring the attention firmly onto every inhale, every exhale. We'll begin to squeeze the air out, connecting hands below. We'll begin our practice with a big inhale, sending the palms up, connect above as you inhale full. Release the air as you release the limbs down. Completing the first cycle. We'll do 3 more. Try to be as mindful as you can. Feeling this ability to move right now in this moment as an indication, again, for the excitement we get to have for our futures. That there is hope, that there is growth, that there is possibility. Completing 4 full cycles. Connect hands below, squeeze all the air out. Inhaling again, reach them up, touch above, but as we do, we'll bend the knees, tilt the hips, floating the hands down to the earth, squeeze all the air out. Inhale, sending the palms back up, completing a cycle. We'll do 3 more. Unfortunately, the only thing I'm thinking about right now is getting out of the sun. So I'm practicing with the excitement that I can stop practicing at the end of this few cycles. Completing our 4 cycles in this pose, we'll come into a forward fold, staying here for 4 full breaths. Squeeze low. Try and use the full range of motion that your lungs allow. We'll be here for 4 breaths. Really feeling this moment. Completing our cycles, we'll begin to squeeze everything out. Inhale, send the palms back up. Connect above, gathering energy as we bring the heart down and into the heart. Holding this sacred moment, seeing this moment informing the rest of your life. That the calm you can feel in this moment, the presence, is something to be excited about. Knowing we're capable of this, we get to take it with us. Release. Step to the front of the mat. Arms to the sides as you squeeze the air out. Inhale, then back up high. Connect above, bend the knees, tilt the hips. Floating the hands to the earth. Connect both to the ground. Stepping one of the feet back. Legs straight, stack the front knee over the front ankle. Inhaling the palms up towards the sky into a warrior 1. Exhale, melt over the front knee. Surrender. Completing the first cycle, we'll do 3 more. The warrior and the one that surrenders. I don't know about you, but it makes me excited to know that I have so much range. I have the capacity to be everything. And within the everything, we chose to be the me that you are in this moment. Stepping the back foot to meet the front. We'll step the other foot back straight, doing 4 on this side. Completing our 4 cycles on the other side. We'll step the back foot to meet the front. In this forward fold, we'll stay, lengthen. As you inhale, sink deeper. As you exhale, inhale again. Palms up, connect above, gathering energy. Bring it down and into the heart. Really feeling into this moment. Maybe your body is becoming a little bit more excited, feeling the heartbeat increase, maybe some heat building, maybe the urgency of breath seems to be a little bit more present. Again, cultivate this excitement for your future, for the life that you are living. Release. Beginning to step our feet wide. Send the arms out to the sides into a T. Expand. And then begin to release. Tilt and twist. Opposing hand to opposing foot. Other hand up to the sky, gazing upwards. Inhale. Out of the twist. Exhale. As we twist to the other side. Completing a cycle. We'll do 3 more. I kind of lost my count, so I'll do 1 more cycle. Completing this cycle, I'll begin to inhale again, sending both arms, both arms up to the sky, connect them above, and then as we exhale, tilt at the hips, float the hands down, connecting to the ground. Option to point the toes closer to the hands. Sink deeply, thanking the earth, acknowledging that there's nothing to be excited about if we don't have her. Mama Gaia will be our home, our supporting structure for a long time to come. And that all of the excitement we can have for life will be facilitated by her. Every breath we'll take in our future, every memory we'll make, every conversation we'll have. Be excited to love her, our Mama Gaia, as we bow deep, squeezing the air out, completing our 4th and final cycle. We'll begin to inhale, the palms back up, heel toe, the feet together, or step them underneath the hips as we bring the hands down to the heart. Breathe. One last time in the sacred pose. Again, our centering thought of excitement for our futures. What are you excited about? How much hope do you have? How can this moment inform that excitement and help you get there? Release. Beginning to step to the front of the mat. Arms to the sides as you squeeze the air out. Inhale, send them back up high. Connect above, bend the knees, tilt the hips, floating the hands to the earth. We'll step both feet back this time. Squeezing the air out as we push the hips high into a downward facing dog. Beginning to inhale slowly and with control. Drop the knees. Drop the belly. Gaze up to the sky, into a cow. Release the air around the spine. Push the hips back as you squeeze the air out. Setting up to do 3 more cows. Slow and steady. Use your full range of motion, both in breath and body. Completing our 4 full cycles. We'll bring ourselves a little bit back on the mat, sending the knees nice and wide. Connect the big toes behind. Sit back on the feet. Send the palms far out in front of you. Bring the forehead to the ground. A child's pose. Having reflected on excitement as adults, we'll bring it back to what it means to be excited as a child. Hearing an ice cream truck in our street. Realizing a friend is going to come and visit us. Planning a sleepover. Seeing our parents coming and picking us up. Things so small, so familiar, relatable. And yet, excitement is. We all have the capacity to be. It's so easy to forget, getting caught in our responsibilities, our expectations, our hopes and dreams. Take this moment to release, squeeze all the air out, beginning to imagine the moon above our heads. We'll inhale, sending the palms up, standing up on the knees. Gather the palms around that moon energy. Bring you down into the earth, a child's pose for a moment before we inhale to the front of the mat. Exhale as you release the weight. Inhale, arching the back up into a mini cobra. Release, pushing the air out as you push yourself back into that initial child's pose. Setting up to do 3 more. Make it your own. Completing our 4 full cycles. We'll find ourselves back in this child's pose. Option to bring the arms a little bit closer to the head. Take this moment to rest. To acknowledge that there are so many things to be excited by. And to try be a little bit more excited about moments like these. Instead of being excited by things, outcomes, hopes and dreams, we can just be excited for a moment of stillness. A moment to connect with the earth. Release. Beginning to bring yourself to your back. Squeeze the air out as you sink down to the ground. Feeling the support of Mama Gaia, like being held in our arms. Beginning to stack our knees above our hips, feet off the ground, fingertips lightly on the knees, setting up for our final few cycles. We'll inhale, feet up to the sky as we send the arms above the head, point the toes towards the face as you drive the hips down. Release, bring the knees back. Inhale, again, arms above the head. This time, feet close to the hips, sending the hips up high into a bridge. Release, squeeze the air out. Completing the first cycle. We'll do 3 more. Completing 4 full cycles. Begin with a big inhale to send both arms, both legs up to the sky. See them, and then slowly release them as you release the air, resisting gravity until you touch and let everything out. Let yourself melt. I'll meet you in a few moments. Having found a moment of quietness, calm and stillness, we'll begin to bring ourselves back to excitement. Of a big inhale, begin to wiggle the fingers and the toes, rotate your wrists and your ankles like casting spells into the universe. Send the arms to the sides into a T, stack the knees high with the feet on the ground, close to the hips, and then dropping them to one side, and then to another. Twist the spine, free yourself from any doubt or limitation. Completing a few twists, begin to squeeze the air out. Bring the knees close to the chest, noticing what it feels like to be small, closed off, and then breaking out. With a big inhale, stretch yourselves out wide and long, feeling this receptive energy. And then release. Out of everything and anything you could have chosen to do, you chose to unite with you, to practice some yoga. Thank you, dear friend. Start rubbing your hands together, creating some heat. And if there's any part of the body calling for that energy, place the hands on that body part. Knowing we have this ability to heal ourselves, we will believe that with time and patience, this will be no exception. Beginning to bring ourselves to our sides into a fetal position. Seated is also fine if that serves you. Taking a moment, breathe deeply and softly. Notice the body, the environment you find yourself in, and then finally your life, something to be excited about, knowing that it starts here, right now. And when we show up for ourselves like this, it becomes so much easier to show up for everything else. Thank you, dear friend, for practicing with me again. I hope to see you again soon. I love you.